So chapter 3 really introduces us to some of the fundamentals in chemistry. So for those of you who have taken a chemistry course, or probably things that you've learned about before, talking about the mole and balancing chemical equations and stoichiometry. So those are kind of the three big skills that we're going to talk about, is learning about what the mole is and how that allows chemists to count items. Balancing chemical equations, again, another important skill. We learn about empirical and molecular formulas. So again, we learned what those formulas might be from a naming standpoint in chapter 2, but now we actually learn how to take chemical data and infer both an empirical formula, which is the simplest whole number ratio of atoms, and a molecular formula, which is the actual number of atoms that might be scaled up from an empirical formula if you have a covalent compound. Again, balancing equations, an important skill, because in order to do stoichiometry, you need to have a balanced chemical equation. So all of these skills in this chapter tend to build on one another until we get to some of the last problems, like limiting reactant problems and doing problems, stoichiometry problems in solution. And so what this chapter introduces us to as well is a whole another set of unit conversions that allow us to do dimensional analysis. So we're going to learn how molecular weight, again, is an interconversion between grams and moles. We're going to learn at the end of the chapter how molarity is a connection between moles and volume. A balanced chemical equation allows us to change who we're talking about. So moles of substance A and mole of substance B. So a really important chapter to lay the groundwork for some fundamental chemical principles that we'll build on in future chapters.